Welcome back. Well, proposed legislation could restrict veterans from pursuing higher education at the institute of their choice. So joining us this afternoon to talk about this issue, we have two guests here. We have Rachel Ekman, you're a veteran here, and then we're also hearing from Steve Gonzalez. You're the Vice President of Government and Veterans Relations with the organization CECU, correct? Okay. So first of all, just give me a little background on what the issue is at this point.
So a lot of the issues right now going on in Washington, D.C. is you have many policymakers on both sides of the aisle who believe that the GI Bill and tuition assistance, but definitely the GI Bill, should no longer be used at institutions like Western Tech. And of course, they're trying to ensure that school choice of that individual veteran is no longer a choice that they make, but they're trying to make the choice for them. And by doing that is by changing a calculation or a policy that will require them to no longer be able to use that GI Bill benefit at the institution that they want to go to.
Right, and so some of the information we sent over is right now there's a preference for universities and community colleges, yes. But we know that doesn't necessarily work for everyone, yes, right? So, Rachel, you're a veteran. Talk to me a little bit about, I mean, this is obviously something that directly impacts you. Just talk a little bit about why something like Western Tech, an institute like that, would be more beneficial for you and for other veterans.
Well, I have a little bit of, I guess, a unique perspective. I am a veteran. I'm also an alumna of Western Tech and an employee. And the thing that I think is the most pressing is that Western Tech offers a very unique set of training and skills that are invaluable in today's job market. So to restrict veterans from receiving training that would put them at an exponentially more advantageous position for employment and for lucrative employment and for the opportunity to support themselves and their families, it's in my opinion, pretty bad for the veteran population.
Yeah, we can definitely understand the conflict there. And so there was a rally this morning where you guys are speaking out, but you're also encouraging veterans in our area to kind of get involved and pushing for this, right, to support this issue. So what can people do now moving forward?
So people can do now is what they can do is they can join the movement. And if they go to veterans4careered.org, and you can just spell it either for or just put the number 4, that would allow them to go to a website that basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to have a collective voice that when Congress, you don't always have to have the loudest voice in the room to be heard. And we're trying to provide that voice, and by them signing up again for veterans4careered.org, that will allow them also to provide a voice to them in Washington, D.C., that when policymakers are trying to make this decision, they're thinking about not about the loudest voice in the room, but also thinking about what's in the best interest of their constituents within their home district.
Okay, definitely an issue we'll definitely keep a track of, keep an eye on. Thank you so much, Steve and Rachel, for coming in today. We'll be right back after the break with one final look at your forecast.